Alright, it's morning. This is Wednesday. Found this closed road. So we're hiking back in here a couple miles. It's just now daylight. See if we can't find any elk in here. Got a scattering of snow last night. Not near as much as what they were saying we were going to get. Just a skip. But that's better than nothing. See what we can find. I'll keep you posted. Well, we just worked our way up into this little bench. We've got probably a good dozen really fresh elk tracks just sort of grazing through here. So we're in them. We're just going to still that through this and see if we can't see them either still grazing or possibly bedded. So we've gone about a quarter of the mile or so up the mountain from where we left those tracks. And now we're cutting across parallel to where they were going. So the reason why we're doing that is because the wind was going right towards them from where we were following their tracks. One. Secondly, when they go to bed, they often turn around and watch their back trail. With a herd that size, they're going to be watching every direction, but we know they're going to be watching their back trail. So we're trying to get up above the mountain, downwind of where we think they're likely going to bed, and then we're going to still hunt through the timber on a little ridge, and it's our best guess where we think they're bedded. But if they're there, we stand a good chance of getting on them. Probably much better than we do just following those tracks, where we're probably just going to bump them if we did that. So that's what we're doing. Well, unfortunately, we just bumped them. So they were all bedded right here in this timber, as you can see behind me. And we spotted them, but it was too late. They all stood up. There was one brown-eyed bull, like a 5-point, and a spike in the group, a bunch of cows. So that was a long, 4-hour trek for nothing. But that's how it goes sometimes. It's a tangled mess in here. Well, that concludes this morning's hunt and this afternoon's hunt, probably, because it's 3 o'clock. And we're just getting back about a quarter mile from where the truck's parked. Saw elk, didn't kill elk. Maybe tomorrow. Just getting daylight. We are walking into this burn on this old closed road. Here's just seeing what today will bring. Hopefully we'll find some elk. Well, we hiked in here, I think we're 2 miles in, and we just spotted elk. So we got a good dozen or so of them in the burn here. We're getting the spotter out so we can put some glass on them. And the walk paid off this morning.
He's a 5-point. Wish they bed down right there. It's not a terrible spot. Got 16 total. Yeah, there's more than one up there. 2 up to the right at least.
That one there kind of looks light colored. That might be a bull.
I can't tell. Some of them had their head behind trees when I was looking at them.
That's a bull, Tim. I can see the antlers.
Let's zoom in on them.
Let me see if he picks his head up. Oh yeah. That's at least a 5-point.
I can't tell.
Look at it. See the frame? You can see the tips moving.
Yeah. He might be a bigger bull than the other one.
He kind of looks like it.
How cool would it be to get in there and get 2 of them? Maybe.
Looks like a better 5 than that other one though.
Hard to say. Doesn't look any worse, I'll say that. He definitely looks like a bull if you look at his hide from here.
Light color, that's what stood out to me.
I thought there might be another one in there.
This is a different one, isn't it?
No, I think that's the first one.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one.
When his head came up behind those trees, so I can get some tines on him. I like that second one better.
I do too. But I'd take either one.
Okay.
Oh, he's a 4 on the right. A 5 on the left. Doesn't split off his 4th or 3rd. Looks like a 3 by 5 to me.
Yep.
Oh, he might have a kicker off the back. Little 4.
Think should we get closer? Alright, we're hoofing it back over to close the distance on these elk. They're about a mile and a half away. So we dropped a pin on Onyx and we're just trying to close the distance now. Get over there and see if we can catch them before they decide to go bed for the morning. A little more pep in the step now that we got elk spotted. It's funny how that works. right, those elk are right over the top of this ridge on the next face. So according to Onyx, when we get to the top of this ridge, should be about 500 yards to where the elk are. So that's the plan. We're hiking up to this little bench, relocate the elk, kind of formulate a game plan from there, see if that's the shot we have or if we have to get closer, if we can get closer, rather. So these elk left that hillside, and we think they're bedded in these pixie sticks. But it's so noisy, the snow's so crunchy, we're gonna back out so we don't bump up. And then we're gonna go sit and wait for them to come out back in the open this evening. That's our plan. So Tim and I are making the smart play. These bulls we don't know exactly, or these elk we don't know exactly where they're bedded. So it's about 11 o'clock. We're just we're backing out. We're gonna go back to the truck, back to camp, get some warm food. And then we think we've got a better spot on the opposite side of where we are from where we last saw them to be able to shoot from. So that's which turns out that's the direction towards camp. So coming back in early afternoon, we're gonna try to get up there, put ourselves in a better position to hopefully harvest one of these elk when they get up out of their bed and start coming out to feed for tonight. Tim and I were just saying this bench looks like a good spot for them to bed. We stumbled across some tracks from this morning, and 10 feet away, 15 feet away, there's a bed. It's not like fresh, like we didn't jump anything up because there's some snow in it. But they used it this morning for a while, it looks like. We're in a good spot, right about where those elk were feeding this morning. And they grazed, it looked like, right up over the top. And there's lots of tracks of them milling around right over the top where we came from. Marched in here, so we're sitting right about, I don't know, 20% of the way down the hill, right about where they were grazing. We're guessing they're going to come out of a saddle here to our west and graze right across in front of us. The wind's right in our face, so that part's good. It's cold. And everything in here is going to be a 100-yard shot, maybe 150 if we're lucky. But it's in these pixie sticks, as you can see here. It's not the best, we can't see it long ways, but this is a likely spot for them to come out again. So we're seeing a 10 elk sign in here. Now it's just a waiting game. That's that bull. He's down. He's down. He's kicking. He's down. Another one for the books. Oh, it's freaking cold out here. We got about 20 minutes of light left. I saw that bull come off the, well, first I saw the cow and calf, and then another cow come off this ridge across from us about 600 yards away, down into this bottom below us that we couldn't see. And then I saw that bull come down right in their tracks. I knew they were together, but they were down feeding in the bottom. We weren't gonna have a shot at them because we're all the way up here on the top of this ridge. They're clear down in the bottom with the curve of the hill. We weren't gonna see them, so I just cow called that group up here, and Tim hammered one of the bulls. He's not big, but we got venison for the freezer. We're packing meat tonight. Thank goodness for little trees, because he was rolling down to the bottom. This doesn't look that steep, but it's steep.
Well, no trophy per the last video. That's not what I shoot. But I'm calling him a 5x5 because he's got a little kicker.
That'll work.
We saw him this morning from across the ridge, about 600 yards away. When we first spotted him, he was about 1.5 miles away. He was with another bigger bull. But as you can see, it's getting a little bit dark right now, so we're worried about him coming in. And came in low from the west, and getting a little nervous. Joel saw him come in, thought he might come in too low, which he would have, and hit his cow call a couple times, and this big old bull bugled back at him, and he came in on a string following 2 calves and a cow, and I put one in his heart.
So I'm not going to film much of this, guys. We got to it's the last 5 minutes of light. We got to get this guy broken down. We got to at least get 2 quarters off of him and on our backs and back to the truck. So it's going to be a long night. I'm going to put the camera up from here, and we'll be packing meat tomorrow morning as well. So we'll wrap it. Thanks for following along. Hope you guys enjoyed another Public Lands over-the-counter elk hunt. No trophy, but we got her done once again. Put meat in the freezer.
Joel's got a front shoulder, back straps, tenderloins. I've got another quarter on my back. So we're going out heavy, but the good news is most of it's downhill. Got to get through the first.
Short little uphill. The sucker wouldn't have rolled. Wouldn't have been so far downhill, but he's not that far down.
What do you roll, 30 yards?
Yeah, so we probably got 350 yards to the top of the hill, and then 3/4 of a mile downhill to the truck. So
hammer down. No more videos for tonight, probably.
Yeah.
Jill, what are you doing?
Cooking steaks. Steaks, pasta, Coors Light.
How late is it?
10 o'clock. Holy smokes. We've been packing bull meat. Bulls tonight. Or a bull. Packing elk meat.
So we're going to finish off the night with sirloins and some pasta. Not a bad meal.
No.
Hindquarters are heavy.
Packing out heavy. Finishing up general rifle elk season.